Alrighty, hello again, guys. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a different video than what I regularly record. This is going to be a game review, and a review of a game that I love very much. I finished playing it 2 days ago, and it left a huge impression on me. I absolutely loved it so much, and I know a lot of people have. It's got crazy positive reviews. It's won a bunch of awards and has a lot of nominations for everything from gameplay to art design to soundtrack, etc. And that game is Ori and the Blind Forest. And wow, the game is freaking great, guys. It's really good. Anyways, though, yes, it is a single-player game that I played personally on Steam, but it is available on computer, Microsoft computer. It is available on Xbox One, and it is available on Xbox 360 as well, I believe. Excuse me. It is from an independent developer, which is Moon Studios. They are awesome. They did such a good job with this game. And it is published by Microsoft Studios. So, yes, it has a really good composer as well, somebody that I love from other soundtracks I have heard them compose, and that is Gareth Coker, and he did a phenomenal job with the soundtrack in this game as well, and I honestly believe that the soundtrack is a huge part of this game. I mean, the game was great, everything else was great, but the soundtrack really made it, and I know a lot of people feel the same way. Anyways, yes, the game, it's a 2D, very pretty game that is about a character named Ori, and he reminds me of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, but like white and slightly different, but he kind of gives me that Stitch vibe. And he's kind of, I don't know if you want to call him like a spirit, or he's originally like this leaf that's kind of floating through the forest, turns into this creature that we know as Ori, and he is found by Naru, and Naru is this other creature, and she ends up taking Ori in as pretty much her child, raises him and spends a lot of time with him, and it's all cute and happy and lovey-dovey, and then it just goes to crap kind of after that. Anybody who has watched the opening sequence of this game knows that it starts off very sad, and it doesn't, try not to give any spoilers here, but it doesn't get much better. It definitely has a lot of feels to it, I'm gonna have to say. But yeah, from that point onwards, you play as Ori, and kind of journeying through the forest and bringing light to different areas in this forest that you're playing through, and it's amazing. The gameplay is simplistic, but at the same time very challenging. There were plenty of times where I wanted to quit. I raged pretty badly at a couple of the escape type, I don't know if you want to call them levels, but there are a couple different times where you're either running from something or like trying to get out of a place, and it's one of those, you gotta be really quick. You gotta make this jump and this move and this climb, like perfect timing, no mistakes, or else you're just screwed and you gotta start all over again. Not from the very beginning, but from the beginning of the sequence. And that can get really tough. The two, I don't know, I had a hard time with the first, which is you're escaping a flood. The water is kind of coming up beneath you, and you are racing to get out. And then the second is at the very end of the game, at Mount Horu, and you are attempting to I don't think it's a spoiler, but you're attempting to escape Kuro, the owl. And I don't know, I actually had an easier time with that than I did with the flood scene. But both of them were pretty rage-inducing. But nonetheless, it was really rewarding. And where with other games I might have given up a lot more easily, I believe that the story of this game really pushed me to keep going, because I just wanted to know what was going to happen. I wanted to keep playing through to see how this was going to turn out. And I'm so glad I did, because beginning to end, the story was absolutely incredible. I got so sucked into this story. Like, I literally felt like I was there in this world. And it's amazing. It was amazing. It's very, very rare that I find myself so like captured by a game like that. It was so immersive to me. So yes, fantastic. And then the soundtrack for it, I mean, it's one of those soundtracks that, to me anyways, it was very, very memorable. I can listen to this soundtrack without playing the game and know exactly where it came from. It brings back memories as to what I was doing at the time that came on, like how the story was going. And that to me is a good soundtrack. And every single song fit so perfectly to wherever it was placed in the game. I bought and downloaded the soundtrack from Steam for the game after playing, because, well, actually, it was not even like 2 hours in. It was about an hour in that I bought the soundtrack, because I was like, holy crap, this is beautiful. It was so nice. Yeah, lovely music there. My favorite tracks, I love the menu theme, which unfortunately isn't on the soundtrack, but I mean, I can open up that menu and listen to it at any time, so it's not really an issue. When it does come out for download somewhere, I will be getting it. I love that track, and I also love a track called The Sacrifice, and that was another one. No matter how many times I listen to it, it's like, oh, the feels, like, it's so nice. So yeah, I don't have enough good things to say about this game. It had everything for me. And based on, like I said before, based on the reviews that I'm seeing, everything else I'm hearing from anybody else who's played it, there's a lot of people who agree that it is a phenomenal game. And so I do highly, highly recommend it to everybody. Unless you don't like stories or soundtracks and all you like is like first-person shooters or something like that. I mean, hey, I would still say to try it. But, if you know for a fact you don't like that type of game, then maybe avoid it. But I have not met anybody who did not like the game yet. Like, at all. My only complaint would be probably just those chase scenes that I was mentioning earlier. I kind of wish like there was a halfway save point in these things, because it sucks when you get to like the last second of this chase and you're like, oh, that's the end right there, I'm so close, and something fucking happens and you fail miserably, and it's frustrating. It's very frustrating, but that is what leads to the challenge of the game, and so I still wouldn't change it. Aside from that, that's pretty much it. I love it very, very much, and because of that, I do want to share it with other people. So I am hosting a giveaway of Ori and the Blind Forest, Steam edition. For anybody who uses Steam, I will personally be purchasing it for whoever wins the giveaway. And yeah, I'm excited to share it with other people, and maybe whoever ends up winning will review it as well. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, I like sharing my enjoyment of things with people, so I would love to see more people play this game. So I am going to put details, more specific details of the giveaway entry process down in the description below, so check that out. But for sure, you need to be subscribed to my channel. It's a must. I will be checking to see if everybody who enters is subscribed, and if you're not, unfortunately, you just don't get to win. Sorry. Secondly, I need you to leave a comment below as to why you would like to win the game, and anything you have heard about the game that you are interested in, or any other reason that you would really like to give this game a try. And yeah, any other requirements I'll list below, because I'm not totally sure yet. But that's the main portion of it. So subscribe, leave a comment below. Why do you want to win this game? Let me know. And you're good. So yeah, anyways, love the game. Awesome game. Even if you don't win, guys, I highly recommend that you go check it out. Whether it's on Steam, Xbox One, or Xbox 360, definitely give it a try. I believe it is $19.99 on Steam. I'm not sure what the pricing is on the Xbox hard copies. So you would have to check that out, because I just don't own either of those systems right now. Used to own a 360, but don't anymore. So I play most of my games now on PC. So yes, check it out, guys. Let me know what you think. If you've already played and you're not entering, leave a comment below and let me know what you liked about the game or didn't like about the game, if you didn't like it. And if you are interested in seeing any more videos from me or entering any more of my future giveaways, please subscribe, and that way you can see anything new that I put out. And I hope you enjoyed this video and any others that I put out. And to anybody who checks out that game, enjoy. I know you will. You'll love it. And I'll see you guys later.